let's listen to what this gentleman has to say and come back and talk about it.
Stop giving money to panhandlers. I'm just going to say it like it is. As someone who's done this work for almost 2 decades now, I can tell you it doesn't help. The goal is that that person that you're seeing isn't homeless anymore. The only way that's going to happen is that the money that you're giving is going to an organization that can help get this person out of homelessness. Now, I don't care what people spend their money on. So any argument around they're going to buy drugs or alcohol, I don't care. I don't have that same judgment anytime I give anyone money, so why would I apply it here? That is not the issue. The issue is I don't want to see this person homeless anymore. Giving money at that stoplight is not going to end their homelessness. Their homelessness can end if enough people give to an organization that can get this person out of homelessness. So if you don't give, that does not make you a bad person at all. But if you do give, please consider finding an organization that can help solve this person's homelessness, because it can have a much bigger impact.
Oh, okay, so what he says makes sense, but I'm going to tell you why I'll still give money to people when you pull up at an off-ramp or at a stoplight or something of that nature. What he says makes sense in the sense that there are organizations that can better pool resources and get more people off the streets and turn a day-to-day situation into a let's get you off the streets permanently and get you on the road to never having to live on the streets again. I understand that. I can appreciate the mindset. I can appreciate the sentiment behind it. Personally, I think that those organizations should not be just funded from personal donations, but rather from the collective. I think that we as a society, through our governmental agencies, should be funding organizations to help get people off the streets, but that's a conversation for another video. We're going to specifically talk in this video about, when you get to the bottom of an off-ramp or when you get to a stoplight and there's that person that's standing there with the sign or that walks up and down just hoping somebody would give them some change. He wants you to stop giving to them because your money would be better served going to an organization to permanently get them off the streets. While I understand that mindset and while I can appreciate and respect that mindset, until that happens, the money that you hand out the window to the person at the street light today could mean the difference between that person eating or not today. And yes, there are going to be people that say, I don't give my money to panhandlers because they're going to go use it to buy drugs. Totally understand that mindset as well. And can understand if you feel like you can't give to somebody like that. We have people in our area who will say things like, I don't give money to those people on the off-ramp because that's the only way they make money. They choose to sit out there and beg for money rather than go get a job. And I'm of the opinion that if that's how they choose to spend their day, if they want to go stand in the fucking rain all day long or in the fucking 95-degree heat all day long or in the fucking 10-degree weather all day long in order to beg for money, then that's their fucking decision. I would tend to lean towards thinking if you're choosing to be outside when it's 95 and sweltering hot begging for money all day long, chances are you probably fucking need it. Regardless, that's neither here nor there. Giving to an organization could mean one day he gets off the streets. Maybe. You got to cast a wide net and make sure you get them all. Handing directly to a person today, giving $5 to my local mission in Joliet, the Morning Star mission, means that that money can go towards helping a group of people get off the streets. ACEs, wonderful. Handing $5 to the guy at the street light out my window today means maybe he can walk into one of these places and get a burger. Maybe he can eat something today. Maybe he takes it and buys drugs with it. I don't fucking know. But once it's in his hands, it's his choice. If he's hungry enough, he'll find some food with it. And while I would like to think that my $5 going to the Morning Star mission is going to get this specific gentleman off the streets, maybe it will, maybe it won't. But giving my $5 to him directly might have a greater impact on him today. Might mean he can eat today. Might mean if he puts that with a few more ones and fives that he gets throughout the course of the day, maybe he can get a cheap-ass hotel for the night and not have to sleep on the street again. Maybe. I don't know. That's the way I look at it.